Hey folks, John here. Thank you for tuning in and welcome back once again to This World, My Take, where the headlines meet real talk. How you guys doing? I hope you're having a great week so far. And you're doing your best to live your best life right now, ladies and gentlemen, because health is wealth. Now let me say this, folks. I would like you to please help the platform grow. Think about hitting that subscribe button, smashing that like, and turning on your notification button so that whenever I drop something, you do get it the first. Now, let's get into the reason why we're here today. So, a couple of hours ago, a couple of days ago, Surrounded hosted this debate with veteran Mehdi Hasan in something called the Jubilee with a bunch of, I don't even know how to describe them, if they are retards or they are, I don't know, Gen Z folks who thought that they know or who think that they understand how governance work, but apparently a whole lot of mumbo jumbo came out of that conversation and that debate, and it was clear to see where the Gen Zs of America are today, relating to a whole lot of things that has to do with politics. But there's this character, man, he goes by the name Ritchie. Ritchie was a special case. I don't want us to talk too much, ladies and gentlemen. I want us to watch and listen to what this guy had to say.
Mehdi.
What is it?
Mehdi.
You're from northern UK, I guess?
I'm from London, North
Okay,
London.
okay, fair enough. What's your ethnic background, if you don't mind asking?
My parents are from India.
Okay.
What's your ethnic background? Mind you, the question was, the topic of this was, Donald Trump is pro-crime and pro-criminal. And he walks in and he asks about ethnic background. That already tells you that this man is not there to debate in a positive and constructive manner, but he's trying to prove, race superiority. It's crazy, man.
What's your ethnic background, if you don't mind asking?
My parents are from India.
Okay, perfect. Just getting premise here. First of all, I want to say
The premise of Donald Trump being pro-crime?
No. I want to concern myself with why you care about what's happening in the U.S., first and foremost. Secondly,
I want to concern myself why you care about what is happening in the U.S. Is the U.S. not concerning itself of what is happening around the world? Look at what Donald Trump is doing towards Brazil because he's trying to support another slow retard over there who tried to orchestrate a coup. Look at what they are doing with Israel, killing people, genocide. They are aiding and abetting Israel to commit genocide. So when, we understand what this man was trying to
happening
say.
in the U.S., first and foremost. Secondly, I want to say this.
Should people who live in the U.S. not care about?
Let's not interrupt each other. Because I have this thing, like people know I have this thing. I have to stay calm, okay? So.
Oh, he is crazy. Richie, you crazy. Yeah, he crazy. The fact that he's acting like this just tells me this man is already, to me, it looks like the Proud Boys to me. It's like an extension, and that's crazy, man. Like, you trying to tell somebody to stay calm, but you raising your voice. That's
like people know I have this thing. I have to stay calm, okay? So.
Okay.
Here's the thing. I am happy that he released J6. In fact, so much so that I was prepared to protest if he didn't.
Okay.
So when you say, are you okay that he's pro-crime? Sure, because you know what? We're changing the definition of what crime is.
We're changing the definition of what crime is. But they're talking about Donald Trump being pro-crime and pro-criminal because he gave pardons to 1,600 J6. Those who were already condemned, arrested, and this man is like, he doesn't care. He likes a criminal in office. Let's remind ourselves that this man is actually a criminal, and he was found guilty of a whole lot of charges up in New York, 34 counts. It's crazy.
You know what? We're changing the definition of what crime is, first and foremost.
You don't think stomping on police officers' heads is a crime?
I don't think it's no longer a relevant conversation anymore. You're
really?
arguing, no, it's not, because you know what? Okay, have you seen the U.S. in the last 4 or 5 years?
Yes, I've
BLM protests. Have you seen? Okay.
So you're telling me, wait, Richie. So you're telling me stomping on the police officer's head is no longer relevant. It's not a crime worth talking about. It's like, it's business as usual. This is crazy. Like I said, you got to understand where these folks are nowadays mentally. You feel me?
Years,
Yes, I've
BLM protests.
lived it for a
Have you
while.
seen? Okay, I myself have been involved in these protests. I've seen egregious things that you
I
couldn't
thought
even
so.
imagine.
So we have
Being
no
done to
rules then?
conservatives, it's not about that. It's about tribal warfare. That's where we're at in the U.S.
He said it's about tribal warfare. And that's where we are in the US. And he talked about he himself. He has protested. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Ritchie. I don't know what part of America Mr. Ritchie from, but he looks like he's younger than 30 years old, pretty Gen Z. And the fact that this kid, this man, is acting this way, it tells me something. These are those that would literally try to call the Latinos and the migrants in this country less than humans. And let me say this. He said something which is really pertinent, and it's crazy. He said it's all about tribal warfare. Ladies and gentlemen, when somebody says that it's all about tribal warfare, this is already extreme. Like, this is an extremist in play. People who strongly align with this mindset, these are those who align with political tribes. Democrats versus Republicans, conservatives versus liberals. It's crazy. Loyalty to the group becomes more important than facts, logic, and national interest, to which we did see it. The question was, Donald Trump is pro-crime and pro-criminal. And he came in, he walks in, and the first thing he wants to know is somebody's ethnicity. That's already a racist right there. And when somebody tells you it's all about tribal warfare, ladies and gentlemen, it's more of a political allegiance to than like one person is just more about, I belong to this political party. It's not about what the general country wants. Political allegiance becomes part of that person's identity. We can see it at this man. On Ritchie, we saw that on Ritchie. It's like being part of a tribe to Ritchie. And it's opposing other parties that don't align with your thought. It's not just rivalry. They see these people as threat. Like, if you don't think like me, you are a threat. Which is what we saw around this whole thing, is us against them mentality. Emotion over reasoning. This world is complicated. We will keep talking about this, man. A whole lot to be unpacked on this Jubilee episode with Mr. Mehdi Hasan. Shout out to the man doing his thing. And it's glad to see where the educational level of some youth in America is. It's crazy. Stay blessed, folks.